Picture this, a township girl with dreams as big as her smile. Pearl Thusi is the name, and she's got it all. Beauty, talent, and a boss babe attitude that's taking the world by storm. But did you know her path to fame started with the glitzy world of pageants? Oh yes, she was strutting her stuff and the universe took notice. Welcome back to The Lux Life. We hope you're ready for the inside scoop on how your fave A-listers live large. Is there anything more inspiring than a successful come-up? Pearl grew up in the Kasi, and now her net worth sits in the millions. Not only is she an internationally recognized actress, but she's also a fierce businesswoman. We know what you're thinking. How did she make it happen? Keep watching to find out. Sithembile Xola Pearl Thusi is a KwaZulu-Natal girl. She has two younger sisters, and they grew up in the townships of Kwandengezi and Hammersdal, just outside of Durban. She always had big dreams, and she knew she was that chic too. So, as a teenager, Pearl got into beauty pageants. Can you imagine her as a pageant princess? She even won a few, and that's how she got into modeling. Then Pearl moved to Johannesburg to study a BA in dramatic arts at the University of the Witwatersrand. But soon, her work was taking up all her time, and she had to put her studies on hold to focus on securing her bag. Pearl worked hard to be where she is now. Her first known television acting gig was in 2009. She played the role of Patricia Kopong in the single-season drama, The #1 Ladies Detective Agency. She got to work with American singer and actress Jill Scott. Oh, and Idris Elba was in it too. Then from 2011 to 2016, the It Girl was a co-presenter of SABC1's music program, Live Amp. Between this hosting gig, she landed a role in Mzansi's treasured TV show, Isidingo, and starred in the movie Tremors 5, Bloodlines. She also hosted the Tropica Island of Treasure show in 2013. Pearl has a cool resume. In 2016, our girl made Mzansi proud when she repped us in America. Was there anything cooler than watching her as a season regular on Quantico? There was. At the same time Pearl was playing her role as Diana Mampasi, she became the host of MTV's Lip Sync Battle Africa. By 2020, the girl who grew up in the townships was playing the lead role in a Netflix production. Queen Sono got mad love from its audience. A 91 rating on Rotten Tomatoes isn't an easy accomplishment. Also, a fun spy thriller based on a South African woman, Pearl's roles transformed the entertainment scene in Mzansi, and we love her for that. If you think about this timeline, she was constantly jumping from project to project. The hustle wasn't just for the money, but to build a legacy and an empire. Pearl isn't just an actress, model, and presenter. She's also an entrepreneur and certified baddie. As a mom of two, she wants girls to value being independent. In 2021, Thusi announced that she owns equity in Black Rose Gin. The brand is about premium liquor, and a 750ml of gin can cost around 300 rands. But diving into the alcohol industry isn't the only business in Pearl's books. The actress owns a hair care line called Black Pearl by Pearl Thusi. She's also a shareholder in a company called Humans. It's described as a company that provides a simple and smart way to find the best social media influencers for an advertiser's needs. Oh, we almost forgot about her range of luxury scented soy candles and artisan soaps called the Sitota Collection. And modeling isn't the only way Pearl profits off her image. In 2015, she was named one of Volkswagen's brand ambassadors. Pearl was given a sleek R-Line Tiguan to cruise around in for 12 months as part of their agreement. Of course, the wheels weren't the only perk, and she was handsomely paid to promote the brand. Even though she dropped out of uni to make money, Pearl went back to finish what she started. In 2020, she graduated with her Bachelor of Arts degree. So she's smart, she's beautiful, she's talented. Is there anything this woman can't do? Pearl's new mission is music. She spilled the tea to DJ Fresh on his YouTube podcast and said she would love to make a song with rapper MT. During her interview, Pearl also shared that she was working on a clothing line and getting into writing stories. "I'm very, very pleased and impressed with where I am," she said. Pearl came a long way from being a pageant princess. In 2017, her net worth was estimated to be around 26 million rands. Now that she's involved in more business and has been growing her entertainment career, that number definitely grew. Of course, You can't talk about Pearl Thusi without gushing over her lavish lifestyle. We're talking designer digs, luxury wheels, and those Insta-worthy moments that scream, "Yes, Queen." In 2020, the actress bought a new home. She hasn't shared many details, but her bestie, DJ Zinhle, gave social media users a tour of the garden. There's no other way to say this. The backyard is massive. We wonder how big the actual house is. Given that Pearl loves the finer things in life, we assume her house is decked out in designer furniture, with candles and soaps from her collections. Some of the clips from Pearl's housewarming show modern architecture and an outdoor swimming pool. Pearl probably had to look for a big property for all her cars. If you follow her on Instagram, you've probably seen the actress posing in front of an expensive collection, like this candy red Chevrolet. From this angle, it's hard to tell exactly what model the car is, but it could be the 1966 Chevrolet Impala convertible. This baby is powered by a V8 engine with a top speed of 155 kilometers per hour. It's a classic car, a collector's dream. It could cost anywhere between 130,000 rands for a heavily used car to 1.6 million rands for a refurbished and serviced car. We can't decide what's sexier, her or this car. Next in her collection is Pearl's Rolls-Royce Phantom. The car's modern design features suicide doors, special wool mats, and the best leather interior money can buy. It's fitted with a powerful V12 engine and can hit 200 kilometers an hour in under 25 seconds. One of the luxury features is a roof fitted with LED lights to replicate a starry night sky. We can't say how much Pearl's whip cost, but just know that a used 2015 model could easily be around 6.5 million rands. Then we have the Jeep Wrangler. Priced from around 950,000 rands, the SUV has a V6 Pentastar engine that reaches a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour and a four-wheel drive system. That means it does the things off-road. It also has a new infotainment Uconnect system that connects the driver through Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Talk about a fancy vehicle. Her collection makes us think that Pearl has a thing for SUVs. She bought herself a Lexus SUV in 2018. Just FYI, a used model from that year can cost just over 2 million rands. According to sources, the actress also owns a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. Yo, she's really living the dream. From her jaw-dropping mansion to a jaw-dropping Chevrolet, this girl knows how to roll in style. And her clothes show it too. When you look at Pearl's Instagram page, you're immediately smacked in the face by luxury. Who knew Instagram pictures could look expensive? It's because of the outfits Pearl serves in these posts. Here, Pearl's simple fit easily costs about 10,000 rands. The Liu Joe sneakers weren't made for walking, just looking good and feeling good doing it. They retail for almost 5,000 rands. The tracksuit set was made by a local designer, Gert Johan Kutsia. It's called the 3D Gert Puff tracksuit set and cost 3,500 rands. Pearl also plugged her bestie by wearing sunglasses from DJ Zinhle's collection. These frames are priced at 1,200 rands. One time Pearl was getting henna done while dripped in head-to-toe Karl Lagerfeld. The simple pumps are worth a cool 5,700 rands. The athleisure leather pants go for almost 14,000 rands. And the stylish tailored blazer is worth almost 8,000 rands. Even her simple looks are super chic. Pearl had to hustle hard for her house, cars, and designer fashion. But she plays just as hard during her downtime. In 2020, she and DJ Zinhle went on a girls' trip to Mauritius. The sunny island is a tourist haven, an ideal spot to unwind. Curious about how much that would cost? So, according to travel blogs, luxury vacations in Mauritius could cost around $5,000 a week, not to mention the flights, food, and other expenses. But Pearl doesn't only spend time with her friends, she also loves spending time with her family. Like we said earlier, she has two beautiful daughters that she loves to spoil. In 2022, Pearl surprised her eldest daughter with a visit from her friend and American superstar, Kelly Rowland. The video was so sweet, and Tando actually started crying. Fans quickly pointed out how Pearl's daughter cries in an English higher grade accent, proving that Mama Bear didn't skimp on private school education. One IG user even commented, "You can hear the school fees in Tando Mokwena's vocal cords." Pearl talked about it in that DJ Fresh interview. She wants to provide her daughters with opportunities to grow from the time they're young. From Mama's experience, they're never too young to start networking, and that's why she can afford daughters with American accents. Pearl Thusi stayed committed to her hustle. All the years of sharing her talent and skills have built a life of luxury that she probably didn't even think possible when she was younger. Imagine just being able to call up Kelly Rowland so you can surprise your child. Pearl is winning at life. As she said in one of her Instagram posts, "We used to catch taxis in the ranks of Joburg. Now we A-Terminal, OR Tambo. God switched it up." That's it for this episode of The Lux Life. Join us again next time when we'll be looking at another who's who. Like and subscribe. See ya.